Hi friends, I'm your Joel John, and in this video we are going to talk about the Black Friday. So that's why I just thought of giving the color impression. And to talk about this day, what we are going to do is we are talking about going to talk about why this day is called as Black Friday. What are the significance of this day, and what this has to do with retail. And for your point of knowledge, retail is one of the biggest growing industry. It has grown drastically in the world, and in India it's a fast emerging industry. And in this year Forbes magazine list of the 30 top millionaires in India, most of them are from retail. I just went through the pages in a website, and so this is the significance about retail industry. And there are going to be lot of implementation of robotics, artificial intelligence, machine learning and deep learning, and so on depth. So these are the kind of things which are going in the retail industry, and this Black Friday has a close tie-up with retail industry. Okay, fine. And now apart from before going into the topic, I like this has a relationship with the Christianity as well. How is that? Is the starting of Christmas purchase season is indicated by this Black Friday, and so there people are going to start shopping for their Christmas festival, and also they will be gifting throughout this season. About 900 million parcels are delivered by the US Postal Service in this season, and I will talk about all those on detail. And before getting into this topic, I also like to ask you to donate for the needy people. And I am not going to talk about any particular NGO or something. One I like to specify is Thuli shopping. As this festival is related to shopping, it's a clothing shopping experience for the underprivileged and poor people. These clothes are being donated by the haves. If you have lot of clothes, and if you are in Chennai, or if you are going to visit Chennai, or you can search for Thuli shops in google.com or something, you will find the store details when it's opened. It's mostly opened on afternoon timing till evening 7, by 12 to 7 I think, from Monday to Saturday. Sunday is being a holiday. And this shop, what the special about that is, the needy people, that's the people who are underprivileged, are first asked to come and enroll. After that they will be given coupons. They don't charge anything for the coupon. People can come here and take the cloths. These are all already used cloths which are laundered well. That is, they wash the cloths well, and then they will cover it properly and give it to them. If you have lot of cloths enough for you, and if you feel that you are a wealthy person who don't wear your clothes lot of times, and if you feel the clothes are in good condition, you can come and give it to them. They will wash it and give it to them. They will make it pakka with the laundering techniques, and then they will give it to the underprivileged people. This is one way you can donate your clothes, and also enable it to go for a recycle. When you recycle things, the pollution gets controlled. And another one thing which is mainly I am going to talk about in this is, and this cloth, people you can also donate for running their shows, because I know a lot of venture capitalists, promoters, directors and CXOs are there. You can watch this video fully. There are going to be lot of points for you and for all shopping people, for students, because this is going to be the next gen technology where there are going to be plenty of jobs, and there are going to be plenty of business which are going to evolve on this. And these things what we talk about on Black Friday is, Black Friday was initially brought in to initiate the shopping experience of the people, so that the products which are stored without sales and for the brands are being pushed out to the customer, so that the financial cycle, the money cycle starts flowing in. This also has the negative sides. We will also talk about those in this video itself. So I was talked about Thuli, but I want many directors, CXOs, venture capitalists and NGO heads are there in my LinkedIn channel. I will be promoting these videos in my LinkedIn as well, apart from being on YouTube. So when you watch this video, you have to come with many initiatives like this Thuli, or even to these people. Tamil actor Vijay Sethupathi has given a great donation, and with his help they have launched a new outlet in Vadabalani. So there are also volunteers working there, so you can go to the shop and inquire about that. I think they have one branch in Vadabalani and Adyar. You can Google for the shopping times, and you can go there and visit them with your cloths which you, because many of you are highly sophisticated people, the brands you purchase and the price you pay, they everyone won't be able. And I have seen a lot of candidates coming for interviews who are not clothed properly. They don't have a proper full sleeve shirt. They come with the faded shirt, kind of shirt which doesn't looks nice. But you won't wear your shirts for 7 or 8 times. After that, you get your new shirts and you just throw it off, right? So those kinds of shirts you can donate it here. Someone will be blessed with your with the pleasant appearance in the interview. So those kinds of steps you can take forward, and you can also come up with more initiatives like this. For Thuli is for dresses. You can also come with some innovative plans for medicine for the needy, and some kind of cash funds for those who are very underprivileged. And because when you are wealthy, what you have to think of the have-nots is as this is a festival which shopping season which has close relationship with Christianity. I like to say this. Jesus gave 2 commandments as priority of out of the 10 commandments. One is to love Jesus Christ the Lord with your full heart and soul, and another one thing is care for the others as you care for you. That is like you have to rescue the perishing, care for the dying, and answer the needs of the poor. So whenever you get a chance, donate, and through NGOs do a lot of activities. Corporate decision makers, activate your CSR to do more activities. You can have a day of cloth collections, old cloth collections for these kind of NGOs. And also you can use some of your CSR funds and volunteers to support, and you can also bring up with the NGOs when you are on your promotion board meeting, annual board meeting. I know you will have lots of tensions and problems, but you have also a CSR percentage fund out of your profit. And even if you are not making profit, through your group or some way, you can find out a way to help the society on this Black Friday, because this is about financial cycle. This should be there for those who don't have as well. The biggest problem in finance or economy is the huge variation between the haves and have-nots. India, home of millionaires and billionaires, also is the home of people who suffer for a day meal. So you should have an NGO to provide them meal and educate them and give them an opportunity to be resourceful to the society and to earn. So only when that need is met, we will get into a real economic progression. What we are seeing is, we will talk about that in this video as well, how these kind of events lead to overproduction, pollution, and poverty, and again unfair labor treatment, all those. And now to get into this Black Friday concept, why is this called as a Black Friday, and when is this Black Friday comes? The next day of the Thanksgiving Day, Thursday, that is the 4th Thursday of November is the Thanksgiving Day, and the next Friday will be the Black Friday. Why it is called as a Black Friday? I am wearing a black t-shirt. Is it that the reason? No, that's not the reason. There are 2 color inks, red ink and black ink. What the accountants do is, they will write on their account book, because these are about the days of pen and paper. I am talking about some 1960s when this idea started in, and in 1981 the Philadelphia newspaper first used this phrase as Black Friday. After that, this phrase became popular and it became the name of the holiday itself. So that's how it went on. So 1981 is the first official use of the phrase, but in 1960s itself, the shopkeepers will be writing, if it's a loss, it will be on red color, and when they get a profit, they will write it on black color. Okay, so this culture, whenever the Thanksgiving Day is over and the next Friday, when they get the profit because of the gifts purchased or because of the spending done on that day, the shopkeepers come to the red ink, that is the profit making side on the retail business. So this is the core concept and idea of this name, Black Friday. Okay, fine. So Black Friday, we have understood the concept, and this helps in production industries as well. Why? When the shopkeepers sold, they will order more. Thus, production and circulation happens. And because of huge discounts, people searching for the best discounts, they also give a chance for a person to buy a new brand. Because of a virtue of a huge discount. Say a branded television of 21-inch cost about some 10,000 rupees and converted into dollars, and for example some $250. Okay. At the same time, a new brand is giving the same television of 32-inch at the same price. which you will go for. So that kind of deal, when you search for that on advertisement, that's why I say always advertisements are also good. If the advertisement is repeating and it's boring, skip it out. If it's new, informative and it's useful for you, watch the ads in YouTube. That will help you a lot. So then through this advertisement we shouldn't be carried out. So now I will talk to you about some of the key important points. And in 2016, the e-commerce chain, I told lot of changes are emerging, right? One is the online shopping sites, and in 2016, the e-commerce sales surpassed the in-store purchases on Black Friday itself. There is another one day called as Cyber Monday. Why is this term mainly used is because of the overcrowd on the shopping complex on Black Friday. Some of them don't prefer to do their shopping in-store shopping mainly on a Black Friday. Instead, they use this holiday to meet their friends and relatives. So when they will shop, the next day when they will holidays, they will have a lot of plans and they will spend it off. And on Monday when you go to the office, there will be a lot of work, but still we want to do something other than work, right? All of us like that, right? The fact is that. And even if people like me who go for interviews with the neat chat will always feel within the heart that, oh God, why should I wear this shirt? Because we are always happy with our t-shirts. And fine, then about to talk about this and how much I will come up with the statistic figures. It's about 180 million Americans shop on this Black Friday, which is about half the population, country population. That's about 18 crores people. And as a whole, all the shopping people population, if you consider as a nation, it will be the 8th largely populated nation in the world. About 13 million, that is 1.3 crores online shopping transactions are recorded on this Black Friday. The Cyber Monday accounts for about 20% of the total online shopping done on all holidays. When you take the all holiday figure, plot it out as a total, and this one Cyber Monday alone accounts for 20% of that. The average spending per person will be $335.47, and which out of this $250 is spent for gifts. So almost 3/4 of the spending they do is for gifts, giving to other, caring for others, loving others as we love ourselves. This is the great thing about the American culture and the gifting culture. So when this comes into organization, when you gift your employees, when you gift the society with your corporate social responsibility program, and when you gift it with an NGO with some innovative shopping ideas like Thuli or some innovative donating methods to find out the need and help them. And another one thing is average spending above for the age of 25 to 34 is about $420. That is 419.52 cents. And these are the survey figures. So here also you see the age group, that's the teenage and the youth group spends much. So you have to be wise on your spending. That's why there is something called as unwanted consumption or overconsumption. Overconsumption of products leads to overusage. Overusage leads to overconsumption of energy resources, overconsumption of your valuable time. And because of these phenomena, the products are not reaching all the needy people. So considering all these things in mind, you should be very careful about your purchase. When you can manage with one TV in hall, why you want to have two TVs, and mainly for computer, laptops and other things, it's not advisable for minor people to have a laptop or this kind of communication device. But anyhow, with smartphone era, we cannot stop them. They may get into pornography and other stuffs and other dating sites which are harmful for them, and drugs are being sold online and in this modern era. And the Nautical Wing Police is there, cybercrime policing and the Interpol, all those people are trying to stop it, but it's not still coming under control, which is a very sad part of it. But still we cannot do anything about it. So the only thing is you have to be conscious about your teenagers and your youth. And even if you spend for a TV or something, spend wisely. Okay. So using computer on a common hall always prevents you, and usage of internet on a common place always prevents you from and avoids you from watching unwanted sites. The statistics says that pornography and sexually exploiting and abusive sites are being the most watched sites, and this is not a healthy thing for the society. So I thought of sharing that as well in this opportunity. And to talk more about that, now we have a few more survey results. That's about 64 million people shopped online and offline. That is 6.4 crore people. 58 million shops online and 51 shopping exclusively on in-store. And 44% of them planned for shopping on a Black Friday. Sorry, it's a Black Friday, not Sunday. And 42 of them do in-store shopping, and 29% of them do it on their smartphones. I also did a purchase on the smartphone, but it's one Monday prior to that. That's on 4th Monday itself I did the purchase on Amazon website. That's a stomach. I have a very big belly below. I won't be able to see that, and if possible I will just try to reduce. Yeah, this is my belly. So to reduce this, I purchased a belt which is non-magnetic and non-electric, because I prefer those, as I feel that those things will be safe for my health. And to reduce this belly, I am going to do something. That belt is something like it will emit heat and burn the fats inside. So that's something I purchased. And another one survey done by PayPal and some other research agency says that 66% of Americans are turned on by holiday crowd, and they prefer to do the shopping online. And what they shop, that also we have to consider. Like 27% of them purchase laptops, tabletops, and personal computers and TV. 24 of them purchase clothing, and 15 of them look for great deals on smart home gadgets. And 15% of them are toy shoppers, and 11% of them are gift cards, and 8% are travel cards. And this gift card is a wonderful way to gift. When you want to give a huge valuable gift to one of your friend, you can always approach your banker and ask them for a gift card. What the advantage is, if you plan to have a 5,000 rupees budget or a 10,000 rupees budget for your employee celebration, like his marriage, childbirth, or on his birthday, wedding anniversary, or something, maybe your friend or your relative or your father, mother, brother, sister, anything, you can go to the bank. You don't know what they need, right, actually. So but you don't feel comfortable on giving the money notes. You can go and get a bank gift card, and when you spend this card, when you go for a 6,000 rupees spending, take a 5,000 rupees gift card and swipe it fully, because the spicy and other things will be held up in many of these gift cards. This is one way. This bank people make a good profit out of all of the deals like this. With this money itself, they will have a very good fund balance. And what the way they operate, something I like to share on a Good Friday, Black Friday is. We are having a lot of entrepreneurs and huge investors, promoters committing suicide in India. Very sad part of it. People have to sit on the day, and as I told you that a lot of people use this holiday for something else. You have to plan for a holiday to gather and speak about the financial crisis, not only in India, all over the world. Let that not be a reason for more suicide. The financial terrorism, and the way the government officials treat the people who are becoming victim of that, there could be a small correction, but they make it as a very big problem. And one person I heard, but I am not sure about that, promoter of Coffee Day, Mr. Sardar, is suspected to be a suicide case, and he died because his 1,000 crore worth properties were seized by the bank and financial institutions for just 300 rupees loan. The reason why the bank says is, at this time there is a huge property retail market fall, so we cannot take a risk by waiting for this high estimated property. For high value properties are sold at a much lesser price, so we are seizing this. So because of this, he was unable to get the financial flow, and lots more. Because of so many reasons, the top level people are unable to maintain their social status, and they are committing suicide. Suicides are not a solution at all. So try to go for a counseling. And when you gather on your clubs, industrial association, there are lots and lots of industrial association. Take a time, give a few minutes for a silence, few minutes of silence, respect for the souls, and then think of them at the time. Why these are happening? Come out with solution, so that you can, as a group or an association, you can approach the government, approach the banks, approach the financial institutions in the country. I really thank these people for one thing. the jobs they have sourced for the millions of Indians. They had an attitude to create a way, a source of employment, a place of business or a service to the society. They risked their money, their finance. They had everything. They had everything in their life, but they still took up a risk, and because of some unfortunate events in business, they lost heavily. But still, they could be these kinds of situations shouldn't happen to anyone else. So have a time on a holiday season, because it's not a holiday for Indians, but you have Saturdays and Sundays. And for Christmas, it will be a holiday for everyone. I don't think I think now Christmas is also a religious holiday in this country. So when you have your Pongal or don't wait long, have a Saturday and Sunday small discussion, and have a bigger discussion on a group holiday. Speak about this. You have to come up with a solution. Until and unless these things will be continuing as a chain. And then to talk about Canada, and how about this Good Friday celebrated in others? Canadians crossed the border for the great deals. So Canadian companies and retailers and online shop sites also started giving huge discounts. So it spreads to Canada as well. Not only Canada, in Brazil, which is a little bit away from US also, the people are much attracted towards it. So Brazil people also get a lot of discounts. Similarly, on many other South Asian, American countries. And in Europe, UK is always attracted towards the American culture. So followed by UK, France and Norway, and rest of the European countries as well to some extent. In Asia, it's my motherland, India, which is much attracted towards this culture. And many of us work for Americans, right? The model, social marketing, social media marketing, search engine optimization, everything we do mainly for the retail stores, retail sites, online websites in US. So again, it's a good source of business, good source of income for the country. And that's how the culture also spreads. The fact is that about in-store Black Friday shopping, shoppers wait for the shoppers who are going on this Black Friday are in a situation to wait for about 2.5 hours to get a good deal. So they even out of them, when they took a survey, 13% of them said, if someone else can do this job for me and get a great deal, I can pay them as well. And 12% of the people under the influence of alcohol, that is they are drunk, and that also created an unpleasant smell and unpleasant atmosphere. So people are preferring to shop online even on a Black Friday, in spite of them doing a shopping on Cyber Monday. Cyber Monday is to do personal work on office. That's what I have understood. Okay, so Black Friday scams, the rise in price that reduce adding of extra offer and pricing in shipping and offers. What they do is they increase the price. That's these are some kinds of tricks these fellows do, these shopkeepers do, and for their safety they have to do something, right? So they increase the price, then they give discount, free shipping, all those, and they get a good deal. And if they are giving a real discount for a certain period, so that they have to do a brand promotion, or they have to attract people towards them, that's good. But if they increase and decrease, there is no use of it. And at this time, as I said earlier, new brands also come in. So when the new brands come in, they don't have a proper facility and or a service network. And the people, when you want to purchase in an offer or a discount period, you have to make yourself aware, and you have to have a good knowledge about the product you are pricing. Do a brand research, do a brand study. Even if you are attracted towards ads, you need to get the information first from some source, right? Let that source be the ad. Then you discuss with your friends, chat with them, look for online reviews. Amazon and all, they give the online review of the product. Read those, have a quick look at that. Look for the customer satisfaction rating, then go ahead with the purchase. But new products also should come in, because new company should come in, new job creation should happen. That's when it will spread all over the places. So that's coming up, and retail is coming up as a great business in India. Already for grocery shops, we have more from Birla Group, Nilgiris from Tata Group, Reliance have it on their name itself. So already the three big B's of business families or big business groups are in the retail sector, and Reliance is coming up with the warehouse all over the India plan as well to become a huge investments in the e-commerce sector. So this is the next booming sector. And also in technological side, we have something called as virtual imaging and virtual technology and smart home technology, which are all coming up in the retail chain. I said, smart home garages and smart shopping garages also there. So this e-commerce and in-store experience. In-store is going to bring in more electronic and software inside that. So they give an online experience. How they do it is, in online you can see lot of clothes which are not on the store. What you can do is, you can go in store and visit a place, and in that there will be a display mirror, right? On the display mirror you can change you would be wearing some other cloth. You can try for any cloth, and if it's on the trial on the warehouse, they will pick it and give it to you, or else they will order and give it to you. That's the kind of in-store experience the next gen is going to have. This will be available on internet as well. Instead of seeing a jewelry on the box, you can just give your photo and see it on your neck, on your hands, ears, wherever you want. That's going to come in India as well. And similarly dresses, and also car driving experience. You can have yourself, just your image will be scanned, you will be inside the car, you can do whatever you want on a virtual screen. That's how it's going to be. And then again, moving back to data problems associated with this, pollution is the main problem. About 900 billion parcels are supplied by the postal service alone. So just imagine, if they have to see about 900 million parcels, the transportation, how much it will happen, and online transportation is there. Because of this, there is going to be a huge workload for the postal service people, for the people working on the warehouse, the packing materials. So always use reusable or recyclable packing materials. Also have a proper recycling mechanism. This is something which I heard about a website and newspaper called as kuppa30.com, where they will come and collect the waste from your home. So these kind of proper recycling methods, and NGOs should come into this kind of innovative ideas, so that we make our society enriched. And I read on a wall posting that 2/3 of the wealthiest billionaires in the world are from recycling industry. And Vedanta groups in India, they started their business from recycling. That's how it goes into a very big natural resource company in India. So that's something about that. And then these are all the shortcomings. So I have also talked about the social reforms, everything. And we have talked about charity. We have talked about Christianity relationship with the Christmas and Black Friday. We have talked about the next upcoming Cyber Monday. And subscribe to my channel. Press the bell icon to see all the upcoming videos. Like, share and comment on the comment box. Also share this video with your friends in social media, LinkedIn, WhatsApp groups, Twitter, etc. So that's something. Also see the descriptions. I am coming up with the branding of my channel, or we can call it as the re-engineering of my channel, so that I will be adding some of the valuable points in the description box as well. Also the other videos in my channel which are related to this. And when you get these kind of information, it will be helpful for you to see my other videos, also to subscribe to my channel and enjoy my channel. And apart from this, to talk about the US postal service and any postal service, when you have problem in locating the address, you can always use the postal code websites of the particular nation. Many of the countries have come up with that. You can check for the correct format of the address, so that your parcels will be delivered at the correct place. And to talk about over purchasing and over consumption, we have got some clear points, like these are mainly targeted to sell more and make profit. But what we have to do is, we have to buy less, that is buy only for our needs. Boycott being carried out by the ads. Boycott unwanted products. Repair and reuse the electronic instruments, the cars, and prolong their lifetime you use them. That will increase. Carefully using the materials. You should not break something wantedly. If you know, I have seen on many of the signals in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India, that proper maintenance of tire pressure and proper servicing of the vehicle will save 30% of the fuel. In other words, it means if you don't properly change oil, engine oil, if you don't have a correct tire pressure in your tires, you will be wasting, your fuel consumption will be 30% more. Fuel is much demanded, and it's an usable, it's not an auto generating, it's all not non-renewable energy, what they call it as. Wind is a renewable energy, solar is a renewable energy, we will be having it for a long duration. Oil is something which is stored within the earth. So once we start consuming it, one day we will lose all the oil. So we have to be careful about our natural resource usage and save fuel and save for the future society. Already asked you to subscribe, share, and all those. So have a pleasant holiday season for US American people, but it will be very hard for you to understand my accent. But still, if you someone from other parts of the world see, please comment below which part you are from. If you have any other ideas like NGOs or social welfare trust societies where they can donate or people can volunteer to create a meaningful society, please comment below. The comment box is for you. You should always be interacting with the society, and so comment on that so that I will also have an idea about that, and people who are watching my videos also drag to the below and see the comment box to press the share and see what are all the social media websites which are popping up there. Click on that, get your access there, and share my videos, add your friends, be a social animal, and God, be very much interactive, which will give you more knowledge and let you get into the society much more. And apart from that, nothing more to say. And have a happy holiday season for people who have holidays, and for people who are working on BPOs and IT sector. If you are some poor background and if you have a problem in dresses, we can visit Thuli. If you have plenty of dresses, go and give it to them. They also recycle it. So if the dresses are not in proper condition, also wash it well and take it to them. Okay, and then BPO sector will be having a holiday. I have my holiday on Thursday, waiting for it. Okay, but I don't have it on Friday. Okay, fine. Anyhow, I wish you a very happy holiday season, and it's time to say bye. It's your Joel John J signing off from you. Bye.